Hey there guys, we've got Dark Visions number 17 on the JP server. Usually I don't record the first areas, but there's not really much going on recently, so I figured why not. Just fair warning, these are the first areas. These are all going to be super easy one-shots, probably on turn 1, maybe on turn 2 if turn 1 doesn't work. So we're going to start with the magical fights. I got myself a Neovision's Lunafreya, which is like Neovision's Terra. And if you have Terra or Lunafreya, you can just space roll all the magical fights on turn 1. So we're going to use Fid to imperil and break. We're going to use Adele to fill LB and buff magic. We're going to use Realm to rod imperil and LB boost. We're going to use Shadow to chain AR and SR, along with Onion Knight, who's going to chain AR and SR with a water weapon. And then Lunafreya, base form, is just using Poppy's staff for the automatic amplify to water. And then shift form has the usual setup for LB damage and evoke damage. We've got 200 LB, 300 evo magic, 270 evo damage. And yeah, so this is the plan. We're gonna just go in here and kill everything on turn 1. If something doesn't get damage capped on turn 1, then I'll have to adjust. But I think Terra. I think Lunafreya should be able to damage cap it all. Now these are weak to water, so she's gonna absolutely damage cap these. But you know, for the ones that aren't weak to water, I don't know yet. We're gonna find out. Let's go ahead and just do all our buffs. We're gonna use Rod Imperil and LB boost. We're gonna use Adele to fill LB gauge. We're gonna use an AR and then a double SR to chain with Onion, and then an AR and a double SR to chain with Shadow. Go ahead and shift Lunafreya and go ahead and cap. Yeah, so this should pretty much just one-shot it. Oh yeah. That did the 10 billion new damage cap. I didn't even think it was possible to hit the new damage cap in the JP server, but yeah. Lunafreya hit for 9,999,999,999,999. Or whatever it was. A lot of 9s, yeah. So that was an easy damage cap. Okay, let's move along to the next one, and we'll do the same thing. And this is going to be just the way it goes, I guess, for the first few fights. Let's give it a go again. Weak to water. Yeah, this is not going to end well for you guys. You know what I should have done? I should have set Lunafreya to automatically start in shift form to save myself a click. No, I shouldn't, because she needs to start in base form to get that automatic water amplify. Yeah, so that automatic water amplify from Poppy's SGMR. So she's actually got to start in base form for the way I'm doing this, which is fine. It's one click, big deal. Yeah. Fill all this up. Reload you, and here, let's go ahead and get our perfect damage score. And of course, double AR or single AR and then double SR with 2 chainers is a 100-point chain. Then you lose 1 point from the start of the chain, but then Lunafreya caps it with 1, and that makes an exact equal 100-point chain score, assuming you chain it properly. So yeah, easy peasy. We still got the rank up glitch, which is, you know, whatever. But it's all good, so we're going to go ahead and pop over to the next magical stage, and we're going to do it again. Now, these are not weak to water. These are magical weak to ice and light. So I don't know if she's going to damage cap off element with these. We're going to try. Terra does on the global server, but this is the Dark Visions like 5 months in the future. I don't know how tanky the original first 4 areas are. Now, this is the first boss. This one's going to be definitely damage capped. But the final boss, I don't know. It might be, it might not be. So let's go ahead and do all our power-ups. And we'll go ahead and chain on this one. Oh yeah, the first boss, I mean, I expected that one to be a full 10 billion damage cap, and it was. The next one I'm not going to be sure about for the next magical fight. But yeah, Lunafreya, Terra, I think Ferris as well can do this off element. It makes the Dark Vision at the earlier stages just super convenient. Like as you say, I'm just going in here and pushing reload and perfect scoring everything. Alright, so I'm not entirely sure if we're going to damage cap this guy. I mean, we probably are. We really probably are. Like, Lunafreya, all the Evokers are just stupidly overpowered as far as finishing damage goes. So it should be fine. Alright, let's go ahead and shift. And go ahead and do our buffs. And fingers crossed that we damage cap. Oh, we didn't damage cap. It looked like we were short on the damage cap. What a bad unit. Oh, we were short. Of course, we were like 5 times over the 2.14 we needed. But she didn't damage cap. I'm ashamed of Lunafreya. Look at that. She only did 9.6 billion out of 9.9. What a badster. But it was good enough. So we perfect scored all the magical fights, and there we go. Now I need to go and build a team to do the same thing with the physical fights. Unfortunately, there is no physical evoker that can just face roll everything like this, so I'm going to have to use like killers and all that. So give me a minute to build a team, and I will see you guys in a second. Alright guys, next up we're going to the physical area. This is the physical Thunder and Earth area. We're going to go with a Thunder team. I'm using the same concept. A few small changes. We're going to be using Riku to break and imbue Thunder. We're going to be using Adele to fill LB gauge and buff attack power. Realm is going to imperil and amplify Thunder and do an LB damage boost. We've got now a Thunder weapon on Shadow and Onion, just a chain. And then we're going to cap that chain with our Last Ball Rig, and we're actually going to start in shift form just to make it nice and easy. So shift form, they've got 300 LB damage, 275 machine killer, and 4,800 attack power. There is the gear. Decentish gear, looking good. Let's give it a go and see if we can just turn 1 damage cap and make this nice and easy. Alright. So we're just so we don't have an automatic amplify Thunder item, so we're not using the base form on Last Ball Reagan. We're just starting in the shift form to make it nice and easy. Let's go ahead and fill him up. Let's go ahead and have Realm do a damage boost and a Thunder amplify. Let's have Riku break the boss and do a Thunder imbue. These two can just reload, and we're just going to cap them. So let's go ahead and do all the buffs. Let's go ahead and chain and cap. Okay. Should have been damage cap. Hey, there we go. We got it. Okay, very nice. Okay. And let's see if we can do the same thing to the next area. It should be easy turn 1 cap. Yeah, Last Ball Reagan are really nice for this as well. Tifa can do it as well, but she doesn't cap. She doesn't gear nearly as easily as Last Ball Reagan does. As you saw, Last Ball Reagan are, or last gen as I called them. Like, I mean, they gear super easy. Like maxed out LB, basically maxed out killers, and almost 5,000 attack. Tifa cannot gear that well. Of course, the easy stages are. Oh, I am low on energy. We can fix that. Not a problem. I've got a billion energy bots. Oh yeah, so Tifa can do this as well for the easy stages, but not as good. So, for Last Ball Reagan, their gearing is just so easy. I love it. I really do love it. Alright, let's see. Yeah, these are just going to repeat. And let's go ahead and chain and cap that chain. Oh, we only did 6 billion. Last Ball Reagan, not as good as Lunafreya. Well, we already knew that. Whatever. We still triple overkilled it more than we need. You need to do 2.14. We did 6 point something. So, super easy. Barely an inconvenience. Next, we're going to Fire and Dark and Undead. Alright. Let's see here. Fire, Dark, and an Undead. Trying to think the best way to easily get this. So, Fire... So, Dark Imbue is Adele. Adele can Dark Imbue, Dark Amplify. We need to Dark Imperil and Break. Dark Imperil and Break. That's Riku, so that handles that. Alright, Let's see, Riku, where you at? And we need to get your LB on turn 1, so that's handled. Dark Imperil, Dark Imbue, LB damage buff, okay. Undead Killer. Undead Killer, we want Phoenix. And, alright, so let's go ahead and do some undead damage here. We're going to, this is all... Is there an undead killer? I love the killer filters, by the way. Oh, it's so good. Let's go ahead and try this. They're going to swap all these killers out. Let's go ahead and do some undead killers. What do we have available? Undead killer. 75% undead killer at 170. Let's do, we're at 220. 270 undead killer. That should be fine. That should be fine. And we're going to imbue dark. We're going to imperil dark. Yeah, we're good. All right, let's move along and keep turn 1 OTK and everything. All right, Realm can actually do undead killer too. She can. This is gonna be real nice. All right, so we need to, let's see, let's go ahead and fill last gen. Let's dark imbue him. Yes, dark imbue, and then whatever, doesn't really matter what else we do. Alright, let's see. Realm, we're going to want to LB damage boost, and we're going to want to undead killer. That was undead killer, right? Yep. We will just LB. Oh my god, Riku, please no. Okay, we're good. Riku's going to kill the guy. Alright, let's go ahead and chain. Oh my god, last ball. Okay, we're good. We're good. We got it. Alright. Oh, I'm still on the lightning party slot. I didn't swap to the dark party slot. It didn't matter. It's not gonna matter. I mean, if we don't damage cap the next guy, I'll swap to the dark party slot, but I mean, I guess I should just so we can see how much damage we actually deal. So we'll go ahead and swap to the dark party slot in 1 second. Let's go ahead and pop over here. This guy, let's go ahead and save this party. We'll just overwrite my OTK physical setup that I didn't even save yet. I'm actually glad I saved that now. And I'll pop over to the dark party slot. And let's go ahead and get a little bit of bonus damage here. We'll load up the OTK physical team. And let's go. And this is the reason I usually don't record the first areas of Dark Visions, because, I mean, I guess it's kind of amusing to watch all these OTKs, but it's not, like, very exciting, honestly, in my opinion. Wait, what? Did I not... I must not have used the right skill on Adele. That's weird. Try that again. I guess the reload button didn't work when I swapped the party slot, I guess. I have to select all the skills manually, I suppose. Yeah, for some reason Adele didn't fill Reagan. I must have... That's weird. That's weird. Why didn't Adele fill Reagan? Adele, you should be filling Reagan. Did you target someone else for some reason? There we go. Now Reagan's filled. I guess we'll select the skills with Realm again to make sure nothing goes wrong here. And we'll LB. We'll reload these, and we should be good now. That was strange. That was very strange. All right, let's go ahead and chain. Let's go ahead and cap that chain. We did 8 billion. 8 billion out of 2.14. Thank you, Last Ball Reagan. You make things very easily. I'm still not sure that I'm gonna pull for you on global or not. I may or may not. I don't know. I do want you, but I don't want to spend 40k. That is a problem I have to decide in the next 2 days, because you're coming out on Thursday. But anyway, there is area 1 through 4 of JP Dark Visions number 17. We get the final bosses in 2 days, so that'll be on Wednesday. On Wednesday, we'll be getting to the final area, and we'll see how it goes. So until then, see you next time.